Okay, what's up, everybody, and welcome to my Fight for the Fallen, I guess, review of AEW. It feels like a theme show every week on Dynamite, which I swear to God, it's like every week or every other week, it's like Fighter Fest, Shark Week. Now it's Fight for the Fallen. We'll get to the next name that they announced later on tonight, also for another theme show that's coming up. But we kicked it off with Jon Moxley going against Rush. For the AEW World Title. I know they had JR, Taz, Tony Schiavone on commentary. I think it was a four-man commentary table out there throughout the entire night. I thought they was going to switch them around again, but it looks like they put all four of them out there. I did enjoy this match. It wasn't bad, other than Moxley just bleeding once again from out of nowhere, because it's easy to call all these Moxley matches and whatnot when you think about it, from either going out of the ring or just blood for literally no reason half the time. But it wasn't that bad. Moxley got him in for the Death Rider. Rush ended up kicking out of it because he ended up missing the the bull, get the horns on that. His finisher and whatnot, Toro Blanco and stuff. I know he had Jose and Andrade coming in there, did not help, but Mox ended up choking out Rush and hit him with the Bulldog, choked in for the win. Chris Jericho then came out with one of the Everrise guys, Sammy Guevara, Tay Conti, and Anna Jay. I know he had a black eye and some bandages and whatnot, and told Moxley, the Jericho Appreciation Society is on a roll. Jericho beat Eddie Kingston last week. That match was horrible, by the way. But basically, Garcia and Sammy Guevara are going to take care of business tonight. And talk about the newest member to the group, Anna Jay, as Anna Jay was, cutting his promo, saying she would choke everyone out. And now it's Anna Jay's promo, as in JAS, since she's in the Jericho Appreciation Society now. Jericho got back on the mic and says, I beat up Eddie Kingston and everything. I got a spider web, whatever, had to cut out of it and whatnot, and stuff, get out of that. And basically he's going to beat Moxley. Jericho challenged him at let me tell you this name, the Quake in the Lake in Minneapolis. The Quake in the Lake. I have no idea why the word Quake. Is it like a volcano? I'm not even going to say volcano or anything, but Quake in the Lake. Are we talking about oatmeal here? Quaker oats? Quake in the Lake. Quake in the Lake. Who's coming up with these names? Like literally, why do we need a theme show every other week or every week? Can we just get through a regular episode of Dynamite without some weird theme going on that doesn't really lead into anything half the time, and it's just to get ratings when you think about it? But it says it's going to be in Minneapolis. Jericho said he will become a two-time Le Champion. And say, Jericho say, doesn't matter. If it's, the JS and the Inner Circle, the Champion, the Wizard, or whatever, and everything, it's going to happen. But Moxley says, I don't care what name or whatever you're doing. I want to see the last survivor of the Heart Dungeon. I want to see the Lionheart Chris Jericho, okay? That's who I want to face for this world title. So, that's the person I want to see. He says he's going to hold on to that belt until then. So, no, not a bad promo, but yeah, those two will be faced for the world title, which I kind of find it funny. Jericho finally getting his rematch for the world title almost after about 2 years when you think about it. Because I guess rematches, I guess they all don't count sometimes, but Jericho never really did get a rematch after Moxley beat him for the championship. They also announced the AEW six-man tag belts, which honestly, they just had six-man tag belts on Ring of Honor. I know they're going to know what team they're going to be going for. I'm going to get to them in a few minutes, but do I really need to see the AEW triple threat, six-man tag, trios, whatever the fuck they calling these belts? It's enough belts as it is. And I saw somebody list off all the titles and whatnot. Because you got the AEW World title on there, you got the TNT title, the All-Atlantic belt, where whatever Pac is defending it. You got, I guess, MJF's Diamond Ring still, Adam Cole's Owen Hart belt, FTW title, Ring of Honor title, Ring of Honor TV title, the Ring of Honor Pure title, the AEW Women's title, the TBS title. I guess you can count the Owen Hart, Women's Britt Baker title to it. The Ring of Honor Women's title, the AEW tag titles, the Ring of Honor tag titles, the AAA tag team belts, the IWGP tag team belts. the 6-man ROH tag team belts. And now you got more belts. So, more belts, folks. More belts. I guess they're trying to have that All-Atlantic belt defended anywhere, I guess, around the entire world. So, we'll see where that goes. Like I said, I'm going to get to the 6-man tag belts, but I don't really care in much general unless it's actually going to work. I've seen 6-man titles and companies in between Ring of Honor and New Japan, so it works sometimes, but still, I don't care at the same time in some ways. Next, Dante Martin talk about how Tay Conti's going to have Sammy Guevara's going to have Tay Conti, his backup, so he brought his own backup. Sky Blue, I believe Dante Martin is hitting that, but Dante Martin, I will say one thing about Dante Martin. They put this guy with anybody. This guy's had like 10 different type of tag team partners or managers or, factions. Like, they put Dante Martin with anybody out there, okay? Who is he with? It's like he's with some type of team or manager or somebody's out there with him every other week. And it's like they just switch around. So Dante Martin, they give him anything. Ricky Starks went against Danhausen for the title. Danhausen won basically pretty quick right there, so I don't have much to say about that. Danhausen won. Ricky Starks still defended the FTW title, so I don't think they trust Danhausen to be out there that long. Ricky said he still got some left in the tank, so I want another challenger now. Hook came out. I'm like my friend, he could have saved this for All Out. So Hook comes out then they kind of have a little bit of a back and forth out there with Hook winning the FTW title. Kind of funny because I guess now, they're not going to mention Taz's dad at the time, but yes, his son ended up winning the FTW title and everything. Ricky Starks was still in the ring with Powerhouse Hobbs then saying, he got that title. People, says it was a noose or a tie, but he says, I turned, I turned this whole, leather and metal into gold and everything. And, y'all gotta wait till next month and whatnot. We don't talk about right now. This is my time and everything. And then before you can say anything about Hobbs ended up taking him out then. So, yeah, that was a pretty quick turn right there. Didn't see that coming. They were a team, but I guess not anymore. Team Taz, man, is all over the place, okay? They are really, really all over the place in what's going on, especially with Hobbs now turning on them. So, did not see that coming, and whatnot. Acclaimed, how about they're going to have a music video this Friday on Rampage. Dante Martin went against Sammy Guevara. Not bad. Some would say it was a spot fest out there. A little sloppy couple times, but the match was not bad. Guevara won with the GTH then. Sammy's still attacking Dante Martin, which I think he hurt his knee out there because I know doctors were checking on him. Sky Blue got involved, but Tay Conti and AJ took her out. Eddie Kingston, Ortiz, and Ruby Riott hit the ring then. Basically scaring them off after that. So they basically gone from there. With a big pop for Eddie. Jungle Boy was out there for an interview with Luchasaurus. Still waiting for Luchasaurus to turn on him any second now. But talked about Christian Cage, the biggest pussy he's ever met in his life. It's all bullshit. You want to talk about my family and everything. You want to talk about my career and stuff. But you're mad because I eliminated you out of a battle royale because of a bonus and whatnot. And then talk about his wife because because his wife divorced his bitch ass. He said. Jungle Boy saying basically this evil loser from movies with a turtleneck and a small, prick or small dick and whatnot. He said I explained his wife and everything. Talk about Luchasaurus then, basically, protecting Christian for him, because that's my best friend around here. I'd rather have him protect Christian until I can get my hands on him. Jungle Boy basically, kept talking about how he had to dig his own dad's grave with his uncle, but Christian Cage came and interrupted him again. And so, it's for how you're doing after that concerto and everything. So you're not gonna have to worry about your dead dad or whatnot, because we're gonna put you in a body bag and whatnot. All right, and basically, I know all your secrets. And he did a shush thing, so I'm going to prey on your weakness and whatnot. So we'll see where this goes. Christian Cage proves to be one of the best promos on this show every week. So there you go. The Young Bucks were walking around until Hangman Page came in, which I guess was his birthday, and he's still hanging with the Dark Order, the Dork Order. So I guess they went to celebrate. I don't care much for the Dark Order. Do I believe they win those 6-man tag belts and reform the Hung Bucks? If you don't believe me, look that up in the Ring of Honor when they were there. But that's why I feel like this is going to. Heyman, wow, talk about guys falling from grace when he was the world title. Like, now they don't really care if you even notice him that much. So, Heyman with the Dark Order, not really helping. Swerve went against Tony Nese and Mark Sterling. Not much I can really say from this. Swerve ended up getting the win and taking out Sterling. Right after, though, Josh the Goods Woods, was ended up standing over Keith Lee. Nese and them attacked him from behind and took him down and held the title up. So, there you go. Brody King challenged Darby Allin to a coffin match coming up. Miyu, I hope I said the name right, Miyu Yamashita versus Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's World Title. Yeah, I thought it funny that, I saw Kenny Omega go online today talking about that, American fans are ignorant for not understanding Japanese wrestling. I guess because he said something to her tweet and everything and responded. Listen, man, Omega, you can't really take I'm not surprised you got buried online by a lot of people for saying that, especially before a match even happens. I don't know what these fans said to her on Twitter and everything, but it's like, can we at least see the match first, and then people can judge on if they like it or not. So he's already talking shit about the fans, which we even haven't got to the match yet or her. So, him trying to call out fans, again, ignorant, not going to work for him, but I don't know. Omega's been saying a lot of crazy shit on Twitter nowadays, it looks like, so there you go. As the match itself, though, not a bad match. I heard the first one was better and whatnot, but it was still pretty rough out there. Almost like they took some brief pauses and, timing out there. So Thunder Rosa won and stuff, but the match was kind of, it wasn't bad, but it was like, here and at the same time, pretty botchy. Undisputed Era will return next week. In the main event, Bryan Danielson went against Daniel Garcia. Main event Garcia is back, folks. Mr. Main event Garcia himself. Not a bad match. I guess Bryan Danielson ended up bleeding after Garcia took him down in the concrete outside, leaving there, which he bled. But yeah, both guys going back into the ring, going at it. Bryan almost getting the win, put him into the label lock. Garcia got out of there as he tried to get back in after getting hit by a knee. Jake Hager ended up grabbing Bryan's leg and stuff. Garcia basically recovered, ended up hitting a power driver and then a sharpshooter, which Bryan Danielson ended up passing out then, so he never tapped out. Everything as Jericho and them celebrated and the show went off the air. Not a bad show, I guess it's not as bad as from last week and whatnot, so with the Fyter Fest name, but still, Quake in the Lake still sounds like a bad name. Why do we need another theme show by next week? It's like a theme show every other week, okay, when it comes to AEW. But other than that, though, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Hood9890. I'm out here. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.